So I believe we're about set and ready to go here. I'm going to have some music going. I'm actually going to load up my lo-fi playlist for while we're going through this. So the game music is muted, so that I can have my own lo-fi playlist going, is the plan. Also, my doggy has come down to see me, like right as I'm starting the stream. Hey, how are you doing? What's that happy expression you've got, huh? How are you doing? Hey? Wanna lay down? Wanna lay down here? Hey? Oh, crazy doggy. You have to come down and come see me right as I'm starting to stream, huh? High five. There you go. Hey? Crazy doggy. I stopped by PetSmart earlier to get my gecko some crickets, and there was a clearance bin that had these toys that I figured she'd really like that were only $2, so I got her one, so that made her quite happy. She adores new toys. Anyway, so I don't actually have a whole lot of a Planet Coaster series on the channel. Not exactly. Like, I looked at my Planet Coaster playlist for this channel, and there's one part that has the first 2 parks, and then there's like the 5-part series that we did on the Winter Park, and then we had like a small mini series on the Ghostbusters parks, and that's it. I was like, hey, how about after the Roller Coaster Tycoon history video has done insanely well for itself, why not have a little bit more Planet Coaster on the channel? So, you've brought me a new toy. You brought me another toy now, huh? Brought me a candy cane thing. Well, back up. Back up. Can you go hide? There you go. She's always in the mood to play. 11 and a half years old and still always in the mood to play. Wow, I need to fix my camera cord. There we go. Something like that-ish. Anyway, yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually streamed Planet Coaster, and I believe the last time was on Twitch rather than YouTube. I technically have 2 kind of accounts when it comes to Steam. Like my original one from a few years ago, and then when I started content creation, I created a new Steam account and just family shared everything over. So rather than having my progress of the original account, all the progress that's on this one is stuff that's already been done on this channel already. So the only things I've ever hopped into on this channel was the first 2 parks of the first Thingamabob. That was 2 years ago. I checked it. I watched part of that video back. It's bad. The audio is awful. Like, I think it was stole this mic. I don't know if I just didn't optimize settings or something. I don't remember when I got this microphone. I know I didn't get the microphone arm for a while, but I checked back the first video where I did both these. It's bad. It was from almost exactly 2 years ago. Like, it was from just like a month under 2 years ago. It's not very good. And then, like, it was at the end of 2018 that we started this park, and then it was like this last winter that we went and finished it and got the last star. And I remember last summer, if it lets me go back here, last summer, I know that we hopped into Ghostbusters here. I freaking beat the first park after cheating it because it was so wacky. And then this one I just gave up. I was like, I can't do it, it's too hard, it's insane. Maybe I'll come back to it one day, but probably not for a while. Anyway, that's literally all the Planet Coaster stuff that's been done on the channel. That's it. Like, that's all we've done. So I was like, hey, this seems like a good game to chill to. So let's hop it. Let's just continue from this. How about? Let's just go in order, I suppose. And also, with the Steam Summer Sale being on, I did decide to get the rest of the DLC that I was missing for Planet Coaster, which is just like a whole bunch of rides and such. I really wish that there were some, forgive my voice crack, apparent puberty at the age of 21, apparently. So, we'll be, I can't, words. Words are hard. Why use many words when it can use few? That's my motto. Anyway, the DLC, I wish it had some more scenarios rather than just new rides. But oh well, we'll see what the new rides have to hold. And it'll be interesting going back into the main game after so many years of, like, either not touching this game or barely touching this game. Like, when it first came out, I was really into it. But I haven't actually played it for a while. So what are we working with here? Hold on. Where's the... I need to remember how to play this game. I've played more Roller Coaster Tycoon World on this channel than I have Planet Coaster. Because freaking Planet Coaster is a good game, and Roller Coaster Tycoon World is the thing that I play sometimes for memes or for charity. That gets done more often on the channel. So, I mean, I want to see that overview again. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, so former pirate turned... It's been so long since I played this, jeez. Former pirate turned entrepreneur Peg-Leg Pete appears to be struggling somewhat. His lone adult park is incomplete and lacking in fun. If only he could remember where he buried his treasure. It was around here somewhere. Take the helm and turn things around before this ship capsizes. I've done this all, like, many years ago before I, like, ever made videos on the interwebs. Well, I mean, I've been making videos on the interwebs for a long time. Before I took... Rephrase, before I took making videos on the interwebs seriously. Is what it was. Hello, Shiny Samurai. I won't be able to watch your streamers here at work, but I thought you wished me a good stream. Well, I appreciate it. I hope that hope that you have fun at work over there. I think that when I played this years ago, I never actually bothered to repair this coaster. It has 100%, like, you can't see because my camera's blocking. It actually has 100% Q scenery rating, which is pretty nice. That's pretty nice if I ever completed that. Does this place have a loan by chance? Oh, it has a freaking $10,000 loan and we can't even pay that off. So what are we dealing with here anyway? Also, like, when I stopped playing this way back when, before I was like a more serious content creator, I stopped around the time that they added security guards and security systems. And going back to like old parks, needing to factor stuff like that in as well, it's like, that's more expense than this park was designed to handle. So sometimes it can be a little bit iffy. So what do we have to do for this park? We have to, for easy, we need to reach a monthly profit of 1,000 and attract 600 guests. For medium, we need to build a coaster and reach a monthly profit of 2,000. And for hard, we need to pay off all loans and reach a monthly profit of 4,000. Well, paying off the loan will probably be one of my highest priorities anyway. For building a coaster, we're most likely meant to do that one, I assume. Also, it's nice having Q and E actually move my camera the way that they should, unlike Roller Coaster Tycoon World, which just, like, doesn't. So whenever I've done this park in the past, I've always filled up this area first and foremost. This little crevice canyon kind of area is what we've filled up first and foremost. But there's a whole bunch of untapped potential with the space around the outsides. Like, you can see the kind of park lines over here. Like, little areas like this that could just fit, like, 2 to 3 rides, like, really nicely, and this could be its own little mini area. And since I wound up picking up the DLC, there's actually a whole lot of rides available now that I've literally never seen before. That'll be interesting to use. Like, this back area, I'm a little bit hesitant to fill this up, just in case I do want to extend the coaster into this area, though. But, I mean, I like filling up tiny little spaces like this in Roller Coaster Tycoon games in general. Like, in the first 2 games where there was actually the grid-based, well, I guess there was a grid-based system in 3 as well. So I guess 3 as well. In the original trilogy, I very much like to use the grid to compact everything as much as I could. Nowadays, I do like to have it a lot more open in things like Planet Coaster. But yeah, I just see bits like this where it's like, I could see myself putting a few rides into an area like this and really decorating it up. So I know I've typically filled up this area first and foremost when I've done this park in the past, but this time around I'm actually thinking about filling up the outsides first and foremost, is what I'm thinking. Is what I may well do. That's my thought process. If I was playing like the original trilogy of games, I'd even be filling corners like these. But the question is, where do I want to start? Hold on, let's first keep on getting a little bit of a rundown on what's happening here. What the heck is this? King Ghoster? I guess that's from one of the DLC things, one of the things I haven't messed around with a whole lot. So all staff, looks like we have 2 janitors, 1 mechanic. We've got low workloads on 4 vendors. And what shops do we have? Attractions and shops. So the only ride is the incomplete coaster. We don't actually have any other rides at the moment. But we have 4 shops. That's 1 vendor for each of them. And 2 are closed. Why are 2 closed? Why do I have... Wait, this is closed? It doesn't look closed. Wouldn't it closed mean the shutters would be down? Or am I losing my mind? Hold on. And that one's closed too. So the only thing that we've really got in this park is these 2 vendors that are serving food and drink. So it might actually make sense to have some rides around this age. I always used to compact rides into whatever space I could find. Can I fit something here? Would it even let me with these walls? Can I guess I'd be able to delete like a little section of the wall for entrance and exit if I wanted to. Is that a good... What am I listening to right now? What is this? Oh, this is a lo-fi remix of Sword and Shield from Superior Snivies and Almighty Arceus. Hold on, can something even fit in here? Like, without doing that, maybe? Oh! We could always have something small like this just crammed in there. We could always. This is a bad idea, but I also kind of like it. I always used to compact things. Hello, hello, PokerCraft. How are you doing today? Man, this is such a bad idea, but I also kind of like it. It just perfectly fills the space. Oh, man. It's such a bad idea, but it's also so good, you know? It's such a bad idea that it's actually good, you know? But yeah, good. How about me? I'm doing alright. I actually just got back home a little bit ago from a trip to PetSmart, where I got a whole smorgasbord of goodies for my dog and my leopard gecko. So I got a new water bowl for my leopard gecko, as well as a bunch of crickets, and I got him a hornworm that's like the size of his head that he managed to munch on. He was quite thrilled about that, quite frankly. And I got my doggy a new toy as well while I was out and about. But yeah, I've been watching my Breath of the Wild video. It's a really long video. I was not expecting it to be that long when I was watching it. And also, when I released it, I was honestly expecting it to just immediately get, like, non-stop hate. Like, so far there hasn't been any, like, really, with it being out for 24 hours. I don't know how long it's gonna last. We'll see. Wait, how much is this? Oh, it says 2,240 right there. I'm really tempted to do this. This side makes more sense so that they can load on and off. In the middle of the music section, I thought might be one of the shorter ones, then it wound up being the longest at an hour and a half. Like, the story section was 22 minutes. The gameplay section was 40 minutes. And then the music section was like an hour and a half. To be fair, there is a tangent on game design right at the beginning that's like 20 minutes long. It was like way longer than I thought it'd be. I'm really tempted to do this. I'm doing it. Screw it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, it's good. My, oh my. You're like last night, gonna finish the music section before you went to sleep? Oh no. Think again. That ain't happening. Ooh, maybe I should have the entrance over here. That way it can connect to the kind of main hub section. Oh no. You're not finishing the music section before you go to sleep unless you're staying up way too late. Turn it off at 2 a.m. and you're about halfway. I believe it. Oh man. Should I have this connect like over here or something? Maybe. Yeah, the music section is, yeah, a bit long. Like, I was not expecting it to be that long when I first started writing. But I was writing the script and it just kept getting longer and longer. And I was like, this won't be that long as I was writing the script. And then I actually get to editing it and it winds up being an hour and a half. And I was like, maybe I made a mistake here. But I was like, I'll just leave in most of what I did anyway. Like, there were parts of the script where it's like, okay, now I'm dragging on, and I just cut it out. But even after cutting out, like, significant chunks of it, it still wound up being an hour and a half, and I was like, wow. I have way more thoughts to share on this subject than I thought I did, huh? But yeah, it is an understatement. It may well be. Maybe we should go for wooden for, like, the piratey kind of feel for this one. Whoa, why did it jump over here? What? Why does it want to make a queue path here? What is this? Why? Why does it want to make a queue path to the freaking toilet? Weird. This game's a little bit wonky sometimes. It's definitely not a perfect game. I do like the game at the end of the day, but it's not perfect. It's way better than RCTW though. So I mean, look at that. It's so dumb. I can't believe I freaking crammed a ride in there. But yeah, I found the part about retention in games interesting. Yeah, it's one of the discussions that we talked about in my game design class at the beginning of this year, actually. The pathing system is the worst part of the game? You may well be right. Hello, hello, California coasters. Welcome to the shenanigans. I guess I'll do this same path here. I'll probably delete like one of these. Probably. demolish that one and then just just put it there. But yeah, that was one of the things that we actually talked about in my game design class that was at the beginning of this last year. Oh, JJX, just a different account. Gotcha. So, same person but different account from YouTube compared to Twitch. By the way, thanks again for the dropping the Twitch Prime sub out of nowhere after coming to my stream the first time. I also noticed how you followed the stream like 2 days after. Like, that's really funny considering normally it's the other way around. Like, usually people will follow a stream and then later down the line, if they decide they like it, maybe they'll sub to it. But you subscribed first and foremost. And then like a couple days later realized, wait a second, maybe I should follow it too. So I noticed that in my like events list a little bit later. I thought it was kind of funny, honestly. But yeah, I don't use Twitch that much, so I guess you might as well. Yeah, and a lot of people get confused between like subbing on YouTube compared to subbing on Twitch, with them being completely different things. Like, subbing on YouTube is basically the equivalent of following on Twitch instead. But a lot of people who aren't familiar with Twitch will think of like subscribers on Twitch and think that's the same thing as YouTube. But I guess Twitch just had to make themselves confusing by having like different names than YouTube did. Just had to stand out and be confusing. But yeah, Pokecraft, I proved that people have 75 alternate accounts. I have 75 alternative accounts. Oh, we almost have 100% for the scenery rating in this area. Not quite. I could put down some trees and stuff like that. Hello, Osh. 2 a.m. here in UK, but it's okay. I stay up way past that in my own time zone. Hello. Hope you've been having a good night. Yeah, let's just move this like here or something like that. I could put down some trees, maybe we should put down some palm trees. I don't know. I was talking about some, oh yeah, I was talking about I'm looking up in chat like, what was I talking about before? I remember the part of retention in games in that discussion video. So yeah, this past year in university, I took a game design course in like both of my semesters from the past year. The first one was on game design itself, which was like a class where we essentially made a game ourselves. And in the second semester, I took a class that was on the use of history in video games, is what it was. And that's where I learned most of what I used in that video. Like in the story section where I talk about like realism in video games and what it means for a game to be realistic. That I got from that class, for example. But the part on retention, I actually got from the game design class during the first semester. But yeah, I gotta get back to watching the Breath of the Wild videos. See ya. Alright, hope you have fun with that. Take care, Pokercraft. Be sure to get like I think probably several people will down the line when it comes to that video get really mad, leave a dislike, and leave an angry comment on it. Like, I'm surprised that hasn't happened more often. Like, I mean, it's only been over 24 hours, so it's probably yet to come, but I'm fully anticipating that. My video where I say that Breath of the Wild is not a masterpiece, I fully expect there to be plenty of angry comments. And I fully expect to receive some decent hate. I'm just waiting for it. There, look at that. We got 100. Oh, my camera was still off. I thought it was on. I pressed the button to turn it off to show this again. Okay, we got 100%. Whoops. Sometimes I forget whether my camera's on or off. So we managed to freaking cram a ride into this space. I may as well turn time back on and hope that people start coming over here. So I think this is probably one of the DLC ones, considering I've never seen this before. What is this ride anyway? I actually have no idea. So I guess you go into the chairs over here. What even is this? I actually have no clue. There's like another platform up here. What is this? I'm kind of curious to see. Hold on, let's put it into super speed real quick. I kind of want to see what this is. It's like Tower of Terror at Disneyland. I don't really know amusement park things all that well. Oh my goodness, they're freaking flooding in. Tower of Terror, you say? What is this? Should I ride it? Ride camera? I think last time I was playing Planet Coaster, I turned on like a kind of green screen effect on my camera, and I placed myself in the seat. If only I had a proper green screen for stuff like that. I'll probably never get one though, because I do like actually showing off my office, because I do like my office. So I'll probably never use a green screen. But for the brief situations where I could place myself in the ride seats, it'd be pretty cool for that. Cinematic. Oh. Interest. Yeah, it's from this screen here that I'd like place myself into the seats. Does it go up and down a few times? What is this? What is this here? I wish I could look around during this here. Oh, I can if I press down the middle mouse button. Or the scroll wheel, I should say. So it just goes like up and down a few times? Oh, down this whole thing. So it goes up that way and then, hold on. I'm gonna accelerate it a little bit. Wow, people really want to go on this thing. Holy crap. 850. Bam. Maybe I should have had the exit closer to here so that people could cycle through faster. Alright, so what area do I want to expand into for? I mean, can I cram another ride like right here? Considering I'm on that kind of track right now. Like, do I have I do have a Venetian carousel. Wait, do I have the slightly bigger thing? No, I don't have the whirly rig quite yet. I could always research it. Cram a hypercoaster into there? It's tempting. Wait, is it possible? Welcome, that would CD. Hold on, wait a second. Whoa, wait. I can't afford anything like that right now. But that is actually tempting, and it would really be... Wait, oh, those are blueprint ones, no wonder. Hold on a hot second. That is actually very tempting, honestly. Because in the original trilogy of RCT games, I always used to cram things in. So, I mean... Like, not wooden coasters. Wooden coasters have to be bigger. Like, inverted might be able to be really small. Why is my computer getting louder? The glass case is shaking. I probably didn't screw it on tight enough. I could maybe cram one of these ones out here. Just take out a loan. Just take out another loan. I mean, this could actually be a good place for a station for it. And actually have it kind of go around these loops a little bit. Maybe that'll be something to consider for the future. Maybe I'll leave it open for now. I could always cram something else into here for now. Grand Carousel. I could always cram something in. Maybe, I don't know. It's tempting. Maybe I should leave. It lit up for a second. Hold on. Oh. What if I'm dropping frames? That sucks. Why am I dropping frames? Why is my internet dying? If my internet could not die, that'd be great. Okay, I think the drop frames are over. I think. I could always just like throw this down here or something. This is what we could do. If I do over here, then I have a little bit of space for potentially like a shop stall thing right there. Maybe. If I'm ever feeling spicy. And then we can put this, say, here. And then we can have this, say, there. And then that could be ride number 2, perhaps? Is what I'm thinking here. Let's see. Q. Let's see. I'll probably have this go around a little bit. I mean, only so many people can get on this at once, so I don't want the queue line to be too big. Whoops, did I attach it already? Whoa. Yeah, maybe something like this. Just a little bit of a loop to fill up the space a wee bit. If we open that up, now people will hopefully come over here, since this won't be the only ride in the park anymore. Hello, Lyrical. How are you doing today? I saw you mentioning in Discord that your dog was doing better. That's good to hear. Good to hear that the vet was hopefully able to help that out. Are they gonna come over this way? Come along, friends. There's more things over here. I could always open these up now. Like, I think these staff are being paid anyway, so may as well. May as well open these up. So now we have the stalls over here. Maybe I should place some rides over here for that reason as well. Like, I could fill this area a little bit. Maybe so much better than yesterday, too. Oh, that's awesome to hear. That's really good. I might fill up this little whole bit, this little crevice here with... I might refresh my stream manager over here because my drop frames are over, but it's still buffering. Just to make sure that things are okay. Alright, the Q scenery rating over here is currently 29%. You can't see because my camera's blocking it, so you'll have to take my word for it. Like, it's probably being contributed with that bit there. I'm surprised that I can even put this as close as I can, honestly. But with the fact that those things swing out and about. I'm surprised that it lets me place those around here. That's not... I guess it does get a little bit of height off that, doesn't it? I suppose it does. Just place down a whole bunch of these. let's just add that there, I suppose. Contribute to the queue scenery, how about? I'll place down like some rocks and maybe some flowers or something. I don't know. Are there any animatronics that might be fitting that I could put down? Maybe? Hold on. Let's see here. Props? We could put a freaking anchor. Way anchor! Because freaking flight is so fitting with the pirate theme. Because it's just so fitting. Hold on a hot second. Hold on a hot second here. Is there one specifically for just vehicles? Hold on a hot second. We could have a freaking wheel. Shipwreck stem. I mean... Sure. Whatever. I don't know. Hold on. There's always lights. We could put some of these down, maybe. I don't think that there's anything that I could really get that's more fitting. Maybe. Yeah, let's put it on the... Yeah, put it on the anchor. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let's put a couple of these down. I guess I gotta hire a security guard. Because people are stealing crap. Alright, we'll get started with scenery with that for now. That'll bring the scenery rating up to 73%. So when it comes to park management, these guys have a high workload, so maybe I'll go ahead and give them some training. Both my dudes there. Yeah, don't worry. So let's hire my security guard over here who's gonna maintain the peace. Oh, he's out of here. Look at him go. Wait, where'd he go? I lost him already. Did he catch somebody? I just saw him start running. There was some thievery afoot or something. Where'd he go? Where are you at, my guy? Where are you? Okay, I guess maybe he caught somebody who was stealing. Alright, he's keeping an eye out. He's keeping an eye out. He's maintaining the peace. Don't worry about it. He's maintaining the peace around this place now. He is the law around here. Alright, so when it comes to more scenery, are there maybe some... Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? Am I dropping frames again? Are you sure you're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, YouTube? Are you sure? Hello, Anma. If you're here while I'm still streaming, then you're right on time. How are you doing today? How are things going? Oh, here's animatronics. Are there any piratey ones? More filters. There's all the Ghostbuster ones. The red coat. Yeah, that pirate angry shot. The ride that we have here kind of isn't the most fitting considering, you know, its flight. You're crazy bored? You need something to do? Pirate cover shot? We could have these two like side by side or something. I don't know. Pirate lookout. Hey, who wants to come explore flight, which is totally fitting with like pirate stuff, you know? That's totally fitting. Oh, we can have a freaking band. I don't think there's enough space for it though. Interesting. Pipe organ. That's not fitting. That's not quite fitting. Sitting pirate. Oh, I guess if you had him next to like a bench or something. I don't know. Can I put one at the top of the ride? Is that a thing that I can actually do? Hold on. Hold on, let's see here. Now I gotta scroll down again. I haven't played this game in a very long time. It has been a good while. So the sitting ones are over here. I don't know if it'd let me for this one. I don't know if it would for this one. I can always put one like up top here or something. Is what I could always do. So that he's sitting on like the edge. That part kind of clips through, but I mean, you have to deal with it, I guess. All right, we got 100% rating. Oh yeah, don't these have a maintenance fee? Well, these all count as part of the building. Don't crash. Yeah, monthly running costs $1 apparently. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we crammed that in. So we've already got the 2 stands, and I think we have restrooms over here somewhere. I think. Yeah, there's already restrooms over here. I can increase the speed a little bit. So, where was I gonna put a ride in next? We could expand to this area over here. We could kind of complete this path, maybe. Let's see here. Do we want to go down this way, maybe? They're not standing 6 feet apart? Yeah, I can't believe they're not complying with COVID regulations over here. I might edit this path later. Is what I may do. Like, that could be the path that just connects them. Then we can have, like, the natural path to kind of go with that theming. Like, I don't know if I want to cram a ride in here. I might actually build a ride around that. If, I guess I can't afford it. I might have to take out another loan, actually. Just so that we can get our footing and such. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm certainly thinking about it, though. Like, what are the options? I guess we can't while this one's out. Too bad. That is a little too bad. What are our finances looking like right now? A whole bunch is going away from park management. Mostly being staff wages. But we are turning a profit, so I mean, security has been notified. Good. Notify security. But it'll... Yeah, I know incomplete coaster is incomplete. Gee, you think? Gee, I had no idea. Only got 2 rides is a good starting point. Oh, we lost 500 bucks that month. I mean, we are paying $750 a month for the loan. But I mean... Average staff happiness has declined. Yeah, what? I could give you some more trading. Do I want to give them more pay, though? We're already kind of... Well, your workload is high. You'll do better if you get training anyway. Hopefully, this doesn't completely screw me over. Okay, the janitors already have a little bit of training. We'll see how that does. We'll see how that does for a little bit. Important! I could always place down, like, some benches and stuff for now. Is what we could do, perhaps. Like, let's see here. Path extras. Let's go ahead and get some barrels. I need some barrels. Need barrel benches. Is what I need. But yeah, she could also stand up and lay down too. Sorry, you decided to finish ice cream before typing again. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's good to hear that things are improving. Looks like there's already a whole bunch of benches over here. I'll probably put another one, like, right there. Another one here. Nice place for one. Yeah, there's already a few things over here. I'll put a couple over here, maybe. Multiple thefts. I'm about to go into the red soon. That sure will suck. Barrel bin. Do a barrel bin. Oop. Sure. How about something like that? I don't know. How about something along them lines? Yeah, now we're struggling. Now we're starting to struggle a bit. I mean, I could always just, like, do this. Because considering both these rides are doing very well for themselves right now. We could always do that. It could definitely help me out. Maybe I should have focused on, like, many littler rides before putting in something like this. Maybe. What would I want to put in here anyway is the question. Is what I wonder. Like, maybe something like a kickflip that's a little bit longer. Not sure. We could always do something small, like good old Venetian carousel, like right here. And then have the path, like, curve around it. In fact, maybe I'll even delete the path for now. And then we can think about that later. Wah! Be gone, path! Should I even have it be natural path starting there? Instead of this one? Maybe I will still have it be this path for this bit. We'll put a carousel in there when I get the chance, maybe. Okay, one of the janitors still has a high workload. I wonder, though. Oh, texture's being a little bit weird over there for a hot second. Yes, we got that one, but we need a monthly profit of 1,000 is the thing. I mean, we could always try to get this paid off as soon as possible, but I mean, we might be here for a little while in that case. The shops are all super active still. Oh yeah, I was thinking about placing a ride over here instead first. Bring more attention to these shops. I wonder. I like that. It's been so long since I've actually just played this game, just, you know, casually hopping in. Just casually hopping in and enjoying it a bit. It has been a hot while, let me tell you. Yeah, usually I start developing down here. Yeah, I know incomplete coaster is incomplete. I know! Yeah, we're still gonna be there a while, I think. So this just goes, like, up here. And it goes up and down a little bit. Strange ride. Strange one, isn't it? We're losing some months, but we are still paying off that loan, so I mean. Yeah, maybe next I could put a Venetian carousel in here. Like, I might like to develop this little corner bit here, perhaps. Maybe. Janitor's unhappy. Time for you to not find another job. Dang it. Wait. Where is the... There it is. If that doesn't make you happy, then I don't know what to say. I'll just have to be replaced otherwise. If that doesn't make you happy, my dude. Man, the cost of staff adds up so fast in Planet Coaster. I swear. All these shops are doing quite well, at least. Like, our next building could even be, like, wow, we don't have gift shops research. Not yet. Multiple rides have long queue times. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have made it as long. Multiple thefts. We don't have the 600 guests anymore, but oh well. We just need it the one time anyway. Might be a little while before we get that $1,000 a month profit. I wonder. I do like the statues here, though. Multiple thefts reported in the park. Hopefully security's still doing well. I hope. He's happy and stuff. Shorten the queue by raising the price away to win? I mean, you're not wrong. You're technically not wrong. I could use that. That's not even the worst idea. Like, just see what I can pull out of people. Set these both to 11 right now. Oh my goodness. Have them all pay the same price that I paid at PetSmart earlier today. For a whole smorgasbord of things. I got a new bowl for my gecko. I got him a horn worm. I got him 15 crickets, and I got a new toy for my doggy. It all added up to 11 bucks. Stonks. Yeah, now the queue's getting a bit shorter, huh? Easy peasy. Look at that. Only some people are going. I'll eventually have to lower the price when the rides aren't as appealing anymore. I know Incomplete Coaster is incomplete, but thank you for telling me, game. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Wait. There's no way. I was about to say, if I crammed one of those into that space, imagine how wacky that'd be. It'd be so dumb that it'd be good. Is that janitor happy now? Well, I guess he quit. Wait, no, a freaking vendor quit. What? Dang, well. My oh my. Vet only costs about $50 for everything? That's not that bad. Luckily. There were people running over here for a second. People are running. I can clean up everything except the press. The mechanic's just happy. What are you not happy about, Mr. Janitor? Why can't I click on you? Why can't I click on you? Why can't I? There we go, jeez. What do you think? Almost had it with this job. And he's trained up and stuff. Like, I could give you a raise, but like, I'm kind of hurting financially right now, so I don't know how much I can do for you, my dude. I'm not completely certain. There's only so much I can do for you right now. So, I mean, I know you're unhappy. I gave you a raise while I'm in the red. What do you expect from me? I might be able to raise this one more even. I have to lower it later. People are still going in line for it, so I mean, now things half paid off. So yeah, monthly profit of 1,000. I'm gonna need the loan paid off before I consider that. Most likely. I can't believe I freaking crammed this into this little space. It's probably not at all intended for a ride. But I'll take it. I'll certainly take it. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to go on it anymore. No longer. Yeah, if only I had more funds past enough for like 2 rides. I could always do research for like a gift stall. Those sometimes like do. Well, I guess I can't start while I'm in the red. That's fantastic. Let's just start it, sure. You know what? Bam. Sure. Sure, we're just gonna be like extra in the red for a while. People do sure like the shops. Nobody's using this path out back here. Wonder if it would be more popular if I put like a Hat's Fantastic right back there. Wait, there's no way I can cram a ride back here, is there? No way. No way. Opinion on Roller Coaster Tycoon Joyride. I haven't actually seen any footage of it, and I forgot that it existed for my RCT History video. Which, you may know that I forgot it if you're asking my opinion on that. I know of it, but I forgot about that one. But welcome to the shenanigans, Logan Gamer. Welcome to our mess of a park right here. It's been so long since I played like both this game and the scenario of it. Just the early on scenario parks. Like this is only like the 3rd park of the game. Dang it! Least favorite Roller Coaster Tycoon game out of any RCT? I guess I'll hire another janitor. Honestly, probably RCT 3D over Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Like, RCT World is pretty close. But honestly, RCT 3D on the 3DS, I actually think is worse. Like, it's just something about RCT 3D that I don't like that one. Well, I don't like, well, any of those ones really, but I mean, but there was just something about RCT 3D that was like, I literally can't bring myself to do more of this. Like, I have 10, 11 parts of a series of Roller Coaster Tycoon World on YouTube as is. But RCT 3D was a thing that I just couldn't even push through. Like, to be fair, I've never tried doing a series on it on the channel purely for the memes like I have with World. But just something about it. Just something about that one there. Man, I love the Shetty remix. It's so good. When it comes to my staff... Oh, I only have the one janitor right now. I mean, I could always hire another one of these guys. All staff members have a high workload. Your favorite Roller Coaster Tycoon game of the first 3? RCT 1, 2, 3? Like, probably 3, but I do like all of them quite a decent bit. It's either 1 or 3. I'm not quite certain. But all of them have their own charm. Like, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 are very much just kind of recolors of each other. Like, 2 just kind of feels like enhanced 1. It's just like adding new parks and like some more features and stuff like that, and new rides and such. But same engine, same kind of game, same kind of feel. RCT 3 was the only one that was like completely different. To the point that a lot of people didn't even have a whole lot of fun with RCT 3. Like, I still did. I've seen in the comments of my history on Roller Coaster Tycoon World that a lot of people didn't like have quite as much fun as with RCT 3 and couldn't quite get into it. Like, to me it was fun, but in a different way. Like, for a while I was even trying to 100% it, but I couldn't. At the end of the day, I wasn't quite able to do so. Research. Okay, so that's done. Neat. We got that thingamabob. Multiple shops are very busy. I could always give some training or something like that, potentially. RCT 3 was fun in a different way. Like, it didn't hook me as much as RCT 1/2 did. But, like, RCT 2 just, like, was RCT 1 with more, like, different parks, but more features and such. I can't afford any of this stuff. Unfortunately. Is saddening. But yeah, hard to say. It can be hard to say between those original 3. Yeah, these shops are freaking insanely busy, just non-stop work. My oh my. Multiple thefts. Considering this was like the 3rd scenario of the game, and this system was only added later, I don't think that this park was made in consideration to the fact that you'd be paying for like security guards, you know? But yeah, dumbest Roller Coaster Tycoon game, not the same as worst. Dumbest? That would either have to be RCT Touch or RCT 3D. Because RCT Touch is like, hey, how about cards? And RCT 3D is like, let's try to factor in a story to a game that really shouldn't have a story. Like, I don't remember what the story of that game was. I just know it was something. You were like some kid and you were getting advice from like this wise old janitor guy about how to like build parks and coasters and stuff like that. It's like, man, what an engaging plot. Man, I'm sure I'm glad I got to experience that story. Like, who thought it would be a good idea to put a freaking story into a game where you're managing a theme park? It's best with no story. Like, there shouldn't be a story to that kind of thing. So, like, just that whole concept is just so dumb. But then also RCT Touch being like, hey, cards. That's also kind of dumb, honestly. It's also a little bit silly. Okay, well, how's the loan looking anyway? We're at 75%. So we're getting there, I mean, bit by bit. And then I can probably start building things again. I'll probably build like a carousel over here. Hello, meep, meep, meep. Is that, there's no way that's a SpongeBob reference, is it? Is it, or is it completely unrelated? And it's probably completely unrelated, but when I see that name, I just think of like the anchovies from like the early episodes of SpongeBob, like meep, meep, meep. I feel like RCT is similar to Minecraft in more ways than one. I mean, they're both incremental progress games. Worst idea for a Roller Coaster Tycoon game, not counting RCT 3, probably Story. Or Joyride with a little, like, with the little smidge of what I know about it. RCT Story is just like, well, that's something. Oh, it's a Roadrunner reference, that makes a whole lot more sense. I watched way more SpongeBob than Looney Tunes back in the day. My oh my. You said not RCT 3D? Yeah, I said Roller Coaster Tycoon Story. I didn't say the story of RCT 3D. Roller Coaster Tycoon Story, it's an app. It's one that just released like in February, I think. It released like right before I made the RCT History video. Something like that. Like, I made that video in 2 weeks after the announcement of RCT Story. Like, freaking Candy Crush, like, RCT. Post stuff in Discord to help me? What, with Planet Coaster here? I'm just kind of chilling and taking a nice casual time. You can if you want, but I'm just kind of chilling mostly. A scale of 1 to 10, what would I give RCT 3D? -10? I don't know. I have no clue. One of these days, I'll probably play that game on the channel for the memes or for like charity or something like that. Like, that's what I've done with RCT Adventures and World a little bit. Play them just for like the memes. Well then, quite literally 0, methinks. I'll probably wrap up this stream soon-ish. Like, there's only so much of the loan left to pay off here. I may potentially come back with it later. Or even stream a different game on Twitch or something. Is what I could always do. Oh, we already have an ATM here. That's always nice. That's always nice to have. But yeah, RCT 3D, that's like one of the most disappointed. Least favorite coaster in the first 3 RCT games? I never actually used coasters a whole lot. Like, I always just used like the little rides and freaking spammed them all over the place. And filled up the whole area. Like, I almost never made custom coasters. I usually just make the pre-built ones. So I have no idea what my least favorite one of those would be. Like, because I never really used any of them a whole lot. Was the case. I probably should have used them more. They're all way too expensive. I was like, why invest in those when I can just spam little rides around everywhere, was always my thought process. Was the case. Oh great, look, we're so close, 99 out of 1,000. Once that loan's paid off, it'll be a lot easier. I mean, considering we're in the red, not the red, the black each month, just barely. Once this is paid off, we should be able to get the bronze one done, easy peasy. My least favorite flat ride, like in the original trilogy or something. Also, un momento. Alrighty, yeah, I'll be wrapping things up in a little bit here. But yeah, when it comes to the flat ride, I'm not sure. Maybe just the, like, I don't know if there's any that I would say I particularly disliked. Like, the crooked house might have been a little bit wonky, and it was just like, well, here's an alternative to the haunted house, I guess. But there wasn't anything that really I particularly disliked without looking back at it, I don't think. But yeah, as in general, should I... Here's what's happening. Freaking OBS Studio via Focus Assist. Well, thanks for letting me know. Computer, what the heck is this? Shops and Facilities Pricing Guide. What the heck is this? I've never seen anything like this before. You what? Is this like the maximum price that you can have for things or something? Where people are still happy with it? I've never seen anything like this before. To be fair, I've also never looked into anything like this before. What the heck? It lists like every item and like prices for it. Shops and Facilities Pricing Guide. Beep knows all. What the heck? I've never seen anything like this before. Like, usually when people say that they have something that can potentially help me, I usually expect, like, well, it's gonna be, like, a link to some video or something like that with some tips and tricks, which is all stuff that I already know. Like, that's usually what I expect if somebody says they have something that they can help me out. I've never seen this before. What the heck? Yo, that's actually insane. I might actually refer to that at some point. That might be something to save into my freaking, like, Planet Coaster folder on my desktop that I use for video editing and such, for making thumbnails and stuff. That might be something to save to the desktop and look at here and there, because whoo boy, my. You say Meep knows all. Is that something that you threw together yourself, or is that something from like an external source? Yeah, dumbest studio to have made any RCT game. Like, in terms of like who actually developed it rather than published it, do you mean? Because, I mean, like, off the top of my head, like, I know that on RCT World, there was the 3 between Area 51, Pipeworks, and then Navisio. I don't remember the ones off the top of my head for RCT 3D and a couple other ones. I'm not actually quite sure. I'm not quite sure. What, yeah, what if I said freaking Frontier? What if I said RCT 3 Frontier? Those guys are awful. Oh, cool, we paid off the loan. Which means we might potentially be able to get this one here in a hot second. It was End Space. Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I have no idea about that one. I'm not sure. I could always ramp up the price of this even more since people are still going on it. What about this one? Ramp it up more? People are still going on it, so I mean... Maw. A lot of your vendors are unhappy. That Theme Park Tycoon died? What, just like amusement park sims in general? This one's been out since 2016 now. There are a few other ones out there that have been getting some decent love as well, like Parkitect, which I've yet to try out. I might pick it up with Steam Summer Sale, potentially. I'll think about it. Am I missing a vendor? Something's been empty for a while? Hold on a hot second. I know Open RCT 2 is a... Oh yeah, I need a couple more staff. Is the case. You love my channel? Thanks, Epic Builder. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Yeah, this year has been like the year where I'm finally actually, you know, making something of the channel. Finally. Like, I'm taking more time to develop more highly edited videos and such, and starting to take this a whole lot more seriously after the past couple of years. Like, at the beginning of this year, like, when the year rolled over to 2020, I had under 200 subs. Now it's sitting at like 2.3 thousand. Like, I literally don't even know what to say to that. It's been unreal. Like, the amount of recognition the channel's gotten recently. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, what game do you think is the biggest disgrace to the original RCT games? Probably World, just because it was like marketed up so high as like as the next big thing. Like, at least there's projects that came after that where it's like, well, we're not really trying, we're just trying to make a quick buck. But RCT World was very much like, this is the next big thing. This is going to be like some incredible new experience. Like, it's just eh. But yeah, by the way, can I do a VR video? Please, a VR chat. I don't actually have a VR device. I heard from my Discord server that apparently, with the Steam Summer Sale, apparently there are some VR things that are on sale now as well. I could potentially look into picking up something like that. I know there's some family members of mine that have some VR devices, but I've actually never tried VR, like, ever. Like, not even at my place, not at any friends or family's houses. I've literally never experienced VR. Like, I literally don't know what it's like. I've been wanting to try it out for a while. Like, I've potentially thought about just asking at my family member's place who have it, like, hey, can I try it out, see what it's like, because I've never tried it before. But I never do. I also have social anxiety, so like, I can never ask about those kinds of things. But I've been wanting to try it for a long time for sure. So I have definitely been thinking about doing something like that. It's so cool. It definitely seems like it would be. Like, I'm definitely very tempted to look into it while there's a bunch of sales going on. Like, it's just what I've heard from my Discord server. Like, maybe there's some VR devices sales. But yeah, Mully VR does VR chat videos. It gets like 2 million views. I don't think if I did a VR chat video, it'd probably get like max 10 views. It probably wouldn't get 2 million. Oh man. But yeah, favorite RCT game, RCT Classic. Least favorite part, RCT Touch. Oh, you're saying your favorite is RCT Classic and least favorite is RCT Touch. Understandable there. Ban Epic Builder for spamming? I don't think having a conversation is spamming. I'm not quite sure what you mean by spamming. Not sure what you mean. Like, the format that I do these streams is very much meant to be like open conversation, just chill, doing whatever the heck. Rather than it doesn't need to be like stuff only. Keeps posting stuff, it's called having a conversation. That's perfectly fine. The whole point of having a live stream rather than having like a pre-recorded video, like the whole point of do I have a mechanic to fix this? The whole point of doing a live stream instead of a pre-recorded video is to have that kind of interaction to, wow, what happened to all my, oh wait, this is just mechanics. I was like, where did all my staff go? But the whole point of doing a stream instead of instead of just recording a video. Like, I could have easily just recorded this, like, thrown a thumbnail together and throw it on YouTube. The whole point of doing a stream instead is to be able to do that real-time interaction that lets you actually get to know people personally and be able to have those kinds of conversations. Like, I know my stream title says open to Q&A. That doesn't mean that, like, it's only questions that I'm doing while I'm, like, recording an episode or whatever. That just means, like, oh, I'm open to being asked whatever. But typically through streams, it's, like, it's really whatever, pretty much. It doesn't mean that it's only questions that are allowed. My oh my. I don't actually know who Ryan's World or Bright Sun Films is. I assume that's a typo, and that's meant to say Bright. It might be Bert, considering I don't know the channel. But yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch for over 2 years now. It's only nowadays that I start doing YouTube streams here and there as well instead of Twitch streams, like just occasionally, just because like I know that there's a whole lot more of an audience on my YouTube channel than my Twitch channel, so it's like, hey, this is an opportunity to potentially meet new people and stuff like that, have some new conversations that I couldn't before, essentially. So, like, while I used to stream on Twitch exclusively, nowadays it's like a mix where it's mostly Twitch, but here and there I do YouTube streams as well, because there's more of an audience here now, and there's new people that I can interact with, kind of like now. Have these kinds of conversations, and yeah, over the past couple of years of streaming, that's very much what I aim to do, is to be able to have conversations with people like that. And I wouldn't say that. I definitely wouldn't say that people having conversations with me is spamming. To have an intro, you can make me one, I appreciate it, but I do have a very simple intro. I have a couple different intros to a couple different things. Like, it depends on the video. Like, there's a series called Challenge Mode that is only 2 episodes in right now, that I'm working on the 3rd episode of right now, that I do have a dedicated intro for. I even have an intro theme for. I've started a series called Creators Collide, where I have a sort of simple intro, where I actually commissioned another YouTuber, a person who does Pokemon remixes typically. He goes by Nuzlocke, who threw me together a very incredible intro theme, honestly, called Better Together. Like, anybody who doesn't know Nuzlocke's channel should totally check it out. So his most recent upload was Better Together, which is the theme that I commissioned from him. It was so good. I was surprised I threw together a whole, like, 2-minute theme instead of, like, a 15-second intro. But my basic intro that I used for things for a while, I wonder if I can find it somewhere. Hey, we got bronze! Hold on. Whoa, wait. Hold on a hot second. I wonder if I can find this somewhere. Like, if I load up one of my previous projects. But yeah, my favorite color is green, but before you start anything, if I can find, like, my simple intro that I have on some things. Like, I don't do it on most of my regular videos because I just kind of cut them up into parts and upload them. Hold on. What would be an old project where I might be able to demo my simple one? Where's my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon one? PMD discussion? It's probably this project, most likely. It's gonna take a little bit to open now, and then I'll switch OBS to display capture to show that. If it doesn't crash. If OBS doesn't crash, we did the bronze, next will be the freaking silver. I'll be wrapping up the stream shortly so that I can go munch some foods before it gets too cold. Oh, I was creating an earlier version of Camtasia. Now I need to convert it because, like, Camtasia 2018 to Camtasia 2019. Oh, this is one of the themes that I used in my Breath of the Wild discussion video. This is giving me freaking flashbacks to video editing and making my wrist hurt from that. My oh my. I also dug out, from me getting my wrist injury back from editing the Breath of the Wild discussion video, I kind of dug out my brace that I was using for my left wrist for a while, just in case I want to use it again, like that. I'll leave it off for now. It's a little bit wonky since I have my watch on at the moment. I got my wrap thing as well, just in case I need it if it starts hurting, to help brace it, keep it in place and such. Let's see here. It's taking a little bit to load. Like, I'll turn display capture instead. It's gonna take a little bit to load here. Just a wee bit. But yeah, indeed, as Lyrical is saying there, we do have a Discord server. It should be in the description below if you have Discord. And there, I very much enjoy talking with people all the time. Like, if you ever want to chat with the community or myself, I'm around in Discord. I'm always around, well, almost always. I'm out and about sometimes. Real life is a thing. But typically I'm around Discord even when I'm not, like, making videos and stuff like that. But yeah, Ryan's World is a stupid kids channel that has fart jokes, bad characters, and uses subbot, viewbots, comments bots, and e-money bots. I don't know what e-money bots is. I've heard of most of the other ones though. Apparently I'm losing some profit. I will save here. New park save. Oh yeah, for the freaking winter one, we called it Harmonious Holiday Hideaway. I remember that. E-money bots was a typo. Ew. Gotcha. I'll save park like that. I'll pause it for now. Is this thing loading? I guess I moved a bunch of the project files. Hold on. This was from my discussion before the Roller Coaster Tycoon discussion. This was on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Like Rescue Team DX in that series. It doesn't want to load. I just want to showcase the... Yeah, I know the project files aren't found. I know. Project upgrade was successful. Now it's a Camtasia 2019 version. Sweet. Okay. Freaking... It probably would have been faster to just load it up in... He may have. This might have been faster to do if I just load up the actual video instead of the project with the video. That probably would have been faster. Too late now. Loading bar. Move. Well, yeah, I guess this will be part 1 of this park. We'll continue with it later. Is what we'll do. So I will have to finish that coaster for next time. Wait. Is it loaded? Should almost be. Considering I don't have the... Oh! Promising? Aha! It should load in just a second now. Yep. Aha! And then there's a whole bunch of missed footage. My kind of really basic intro that I use should be... No, I have it in my library set as DVD guide intro. So basically, this really simple intro that I use here and there is when... Yeah, I noticed you saying that the first time. I was saying maybe he has. Yeah, essentially what I have basically is once it plays the intro, it just makes the screen blur a little bit, and then it's just like my hat logo that I drew a while back, and then handwriting that's way nicer than my handwriting. A friend of mine actually wrote that out like that. Go away and then fade out and go into like the next scene, essentially. That's my really basic intro, is what it is, and why this remake is absolutely vital. That's my really basic intro, is what that is. Does that. I do that during like discussion videos or guides. I haven't made a freaking guide video in like forever. It's been a long time. Let's see here. As for challenge mode, I'm working on episode 3 right now, is the case. I have a bit fancier of an intro for my challenge mode series, which is still, like, it's still an early on series considering I'm only working on episode 3 right now. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Come on. Like, I'm only in the very beginnings of editing this project since I only published, like, my last video editing project, the Breath of the Wild discussion, literally yesterday. So, my next editing project is Challenge Mode Episode 3, and I've only just started on it, so... Like, I recorded my whole script, is the case. Yeah, I see you saying that. Now you're the one that's kind of spamming Logan Gamer, is the thing. I saw it. I know my things aren't loading. Hopefully it loads. Might be a little bit iffy. I could just restart it. I think I might do that. Task manager. Time to die. Okay. Let's open it again. This is what we do. Come on, computer. I just want to, I mean, I could literally just open one of my previous episodes of challenge mode and show it there. That's probably a better idea, actually. Because this is taking too long. Hold on, let's see here. Let's see for a hot second. Hey, look, I'm alive. Could you go away? Opening thing. Hold on. Let's go to freaking challenge mode episode 2.
Sell out in seconds, knowing we won't hold you back.
Oh yeah,
Partner
I run
with
those
the
ads
best
on the
commerce
challenge mode videos. Well, the like ads before the thing.
Mario saw
not
his debut as Jump.
I've never seen that ad before. If I pause my music, the intro that I use for challenge mode is
on as a controller.
something
Do I
like
need a
this.
spoiler warning for?
Hold on. Well, hold on. Roll the intro. I made this several months ago. I made this in like January. I had my old jacket at the time, so I might redo it. Look, that jacket has a big hole like right in the elbow. So I'm debating about re-recording it with my new hoodie that I wear nowadays, which has no holes in the elbows, unlike that. It might not fit. Like, would I have to redo the colors of that thing? And then like the challenge mode series has like the map where it's like challenge start, the challenge, trials and tribulations, tips, and then the boss, and then that's like the intro and stuff. So I have a bit fancier of an intro that I commissioned from like the music, that is. I did the editing myself, but the music theme I commissioned from a pal of mine who does music stuff is the case. And I threw that together. I might redo it at some point, considering I have, you know, a jacket that does, I have a hoodie that no longer has holes in the elbows. Like, I made that intro at like the beginning of this year. I only got this in like March or something like that. Got my new hoodie. I think I'll probably save and wrap up the stream for now to go have some foods before it gets completely cold, I suppose. Maybe I'll be back with it later. Maybe I'll stream some more other stuff to Twitch. Like, I was playing some more SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom earlier, is the case. If you ever want to chat, I'll be on Discord as well. The community, it should be, if you have a Discord, like the community has a Discord server, I'll be around. Don't have Twitch though? Make a Twitch! But yeah, usually when I'm streaming, it's on Twitch. Like, I post a meme every time I'm going live. But yeah, most of these are on Twitch. Sometimes there's YouTube streams mixed in there. But usually it's on Twitch. Planet Coaster, I'll probably do streams of on YouTube. But for my playthrough stuff, I'll probably do there. Send the Discord link, please. It should be in the description of this video right here. Should well be, is the case. I'm gonna wrap this up for now. Put my ending screen. If this was Twitch, I'd be hosting somebody, but like, this isn't Twitch, so I can't host anybody. So yeah, I'm out of here for now. I might be back later. Maybe it'll be with something else. Maybe it'll be with this. I don't know. I'll figure something else, but I'm gonna head out for now. Maybe I'll be back shortly. I don't know. But for now, I'm heading out. Bye. This outro's way too long.